Hi friends, welcome back everyone to Angel Training Friend, and today I'm going to explain about backtesting. Okay, so you would have heard about this backtesting, everyone's speaking about backtesting, but why is it very important, and why is that we should follow it, and most importantly, what and all should you do in your analysis, in your backtesting? So all those things I'll explain in today's video. Friends, it's going to be very important for all the system traders especially. Okay, so this is for all the mechanical traders who are following a single system for a long time. For those people it's going to be very beneficial. I'll try to touch upon the major criterias of backtesting, especially from a professional point of view. Yeah, it's going to be very professional, and friends, you'll be wondering what it is all about. Yes, there is so much involved in backtesting. You'll be knowing about it in this video. So stay tuned till end of the video. You'll be getting full updates, and if at all you are not yet subscribed to this channel, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Next, we are going to start off with equity stocks which are trending, how to identify them, and how to find out high returns stocks. All those things we are going to learn in next video. So stay tuned, and those who are not yet subscribed, do press the subscribe button. Okay, friends. So why do we need to do backtesting? So for that you have to understand the power of backtesting first. Okay, this is something which is very I can say it is neglected by most of them. One biggest thing which I positive thing which I found about backtesting is that I get a lot of conviction to follow a system. I see lots of people, lots of subscribers, or you can say mentees, those who get afraid when they see continuous losses, and they keep asking me, sir, how is that you are trading continuous even though you are having continuous 5 losses, 6 losses, 7 losses? Because you know that in a mechanical trading or in a system trading there is going to be losses. This confidence, this conviction comes only by doing the backtesting, and there is a very famous book on that. It is called as backtesting bar by bar. In the sense, you have to test yourself each and single bar. Okay, that is the charts, that is what they're talking about. So I generally do all these kinds of backtesting of all my strategies. That is where I get a lot of confidence to stick on to a single strategy for a long time. You know that by doing this, what happens is that even if there is a drawdown, you can face it. You won't get afraid because you know that this has happened in the past and this is expected. After this, the market will recover, it will return, it will come to profit. All those things you'll come to know. And one more thing is regarding money management. Until and unless you don't know what is the drawdown of that particular system, if at all you are not knowing that what is the continuous losses you're going to have in that system, how will you decide how much of money you need to trade a particular system or a particular strategy? So for all this, we need backtesting. Yeah, and last but not the least, it's risk management. You will know how much to exit, how much to book profits, when to trail your profits. All those things you'll come to know by backtesting. Okay, there are many more advantages, but I just told you the main things which I really like, which are really comfortable for me in backtesting. What I'll do is I'll just show you one of my recent strategy which I was just testing, so that you will get an idea what all I am doing. So that okay, so let us just concentrate here. This is the normal entries I have taken. Don't worry, the strategy is very soon going to come on YouTube as well. You can also learn it and implement it with me. So I was just doing the back testing. I'll take the same things because this is just live, recently done. Testing was done. Testing is going on, in fact. So I'll just try to explain with this. Yeah. So this is done on Nifty, and don't worry about the strategy. I'm just talking about the parameters which you have to check. First and foremost thing, friends, the backtesting has to be done for a long time. Now you might ask me, what is this long according to you? Friends, basic intention is that you should know whether your system is making money during a bullish market or a bearish market or a sideways market. So you just have to consider all these periods. That is why I have selected criteria as 2008 is going to be my starting point. 2008, you all know that market crashed, and then after that again market was sideways, and then around 2012 13 something there was boom in the market again. You know that recently COVID has come. I'm just giving an example, but you just have to know during which phases market was going up or which phase market was going down, or otherwise best example is, I'll just show you it. Yeah, so what you have to do is just open the Nifty chart, Nifty 50, and you can select 1 month or 1 day or something, and then just see. You can see the graph here. Yeah, So you can see during this period 2008 the market had crashed horribly, and then it recovered very soon. It came back to the normal levels. Again, you can see there was a dry period during this period. You can see same levels was maintained over 2012. Again, then after that we can see from 2016 again market has picked up. So what does that? Why have I selected from 2008 to 2019? Reason is this. I am not considering 2020 because 2020 was booming, and obviously already we have considered in this period, and also the market crash is already considered here. So 2008 to 2020 also is fine if you have data, but this 2019 also is a good till 2019-20 is a good figure. So that is why I always take a benchmark from 2008. Okay, market crashed 2008, and then again there was a bull period. Again there was a sideways period. Again there was a bull period. So it is considering all the three periods which is required for us. That is why you can see I always test from 2008, and let me just show you. Yeah. So I have taken till 2019. Okay. 2020 you all know was booming, and almost all the strategies were giving very good profits. So I'm just taking till 2019, and once you compile the data, yeah. So these are the parameters which you have to check, which are very very important. Now I'm not going to go in detail into everything because it will become so boring. It's all easily available on Google. You can just type what is all these ratios. You will come to know. By this ratios, friends, you'll get a very clear understanding what is the strategy. Is it a good strategy or a bad strategy? Yeah. So the total trades taken were 534, winning trades were 250, total profit percentage was around 46%. The return risk reward ratio is around 1.9, and that means it's for every risk of 1 you make 2 rupees profit. Expectancy is very good, 2545 rupees in each trade. Profit factor, biggest loser, biggest win, yeah, drawdown, it's 25%. Okay, now after doing all these parameters, which is easily available in Google, you can just take it, and then you can just follow these. What you have to know, what you have to analyze is that in this particular strategy of mine, where is this? Yeah, in this particular strategy of mine, if at all I am trading with a capital of 1 lakh or whatever it is, what is going to be my drawdown? Will my trading get stopped by doing this? So you can see it's only 25% was a drawdown. So what does it mean is that by 25%, in 1 lakh 25% goes away, means you are still left with 75,000 rupees. So then you can continue trading and recovering the loss. One more thing which you have to know is the maximum losses in a row, that is MLIR, that is maximum loss in a row. So there are continuous 7 losses. So it gives a clear indication that it's common and you have to follow this system even if you get 7 losses. Yeah, there are many things which you can analyze from this, but there are many things which you have to first note down. What is the maximum drawdown, which are having 59,000 is the maximum drawdown. Then the drawdown in terms of percentage is 25,000. Okay, the ratio, risk reward ratio, the profit percentage. By all this you have to decide whether the profit strategy is good or not. After finalizing, and if you feel it is good, you have to go to the next test. That is nothing but you have to test the equity curve. Okay, so this is nothing but the equity curve test. You just have to plot it date wise and with the price, and you just have to see if there is any period of drawdown or if there is any period of sideways movement. Now in this particular strategy, the equity curve is completely going up, so it means that this strategy is very good, we can implement it. Yeah, once this test is passed, then we'll go to have to the next test, that is the underwater curve test. Again, it's easy to plot in the graph. Just go to Google, it will just show you what has to be done. Okay, so this, what does it means, that how many times your drawdowns has been below your all-time high, or you can say that when how many times you had a drawdown and how much has it gone. So if at all you see in this, it gives a very beautiful figure, friends. It's average 5% only it is gone below the all-time high. That is nothing but the drawdown. So whenever you are having drawdown, it is not going very high. You can see in 2008 we had a very big drawdown around 20%, 25%, but that happened because of the market crash, which black swan event, which we can't avoid it. Although it happened only during that period, after that we can see that there is no such big drawdown. So as a human being, if you're trading with 1 lakh and if your profit, if your equity goes down to 20,000, 30,000 rupees, you'll get afraid and you'll stop trading. Yeah, So that is why we follow this under curve water, and we'll come to know whether what kind of drawdowns we'll have and under curve we'll have. Okay. Next, what you have to do is plot it against your budget. You just have to see how much is your equity performing against the budget. If at all you find it is swinging up and down, then it has to be rejected, because you can't follow a system which is swinging. It is just waste of time. We always need an equity curve which is much ahead of your budget. So budget, how do you decide? You have to keep a target for you, monthly returns or yearly returns, and accordingly you have to plan. Yeah. Then next is the most important one, friends. It's called the way forward test. Yeah. So in way forward test, what happens is that now the strategy, you might ask a question, sir, the strategy has worked in the past, and how do you know whether the strategy will work in the future? Yes, it's a very common question which everyone will ask. For that, this test is there, way forward test. That is, they will start taking for every 2 months or 4 months randomly, and they'll be checking it in the forward years. Okay, so I'm not going to explain to you in detail, it will take a long time. You can just google it, you will get it. Is called as way forward test. I have written it here. So by that test also, what I came to know is that only during one particular period we had a very bad situation, but apart from that, it is almost giving very good returns. Okay, around 1300% returns. So it is very good system to follow. Last but not the least is we do the MDD, that is maximum drawdown with respect to the risk reward ratio test. Yeah, that is nothing but if at all you are having risking so much of loss in a particular year. Okay, so in 2008 this was the maximum drawdown which I had. In 2009 this was the maximum drawdown which I had. Okay, but the profit which I had was so much. So with respect to the profit, the so much of risk I'm taking, so what is that ratio? Is it good or bad? Okay, so that is the risk reward ratio. Again, you can see in 2016 only we had a little bad performance of 0.4, but apart from that, almost in everything, if you're having more than one of RRR, that is nothing but if you're risking 1 rupee, you are getting more than 1 rupee, means it's very good system. So friends, this is how. And last but not the least, you can also compare with other strategies also, and then just see. So you can just after doing your system, after doing all the calculations, compare with 2 systems. Okay, so I found one system, this was the results. Again, then I'm comparing with another one system which I had the results. So after that, I have to compare which is good, which is bad, and then I have to finalize one strategy. So friends, these are all the parameters which you need to have. And you might be wondering, oh my god, so much of analysis behind a strategy. Yes, now you would have understood how do I get so much of confidence, and how do I get so much of conviction to follow a system. And each and every time whenever I'm uploading any strategy, I do all these kinds of tests and post it on YouTube. I trade myself as well, and then I post it to you. That is why I stick to a system for a long time. Okay, so if at all you are thinking of following a system and following a strategy for a long time, I recommend you all to do all these kinds of tests. It will give you a lot of confidence. And apart from this, if at all you want to add anything else, you are free to open. But I think this is more than enough. It will give you a clear picture about all these points which I told you. Yeah, that is how much what's the money management which you need to have, what's the risk management which you have to follow, and also how to face the drawdowns, how much of loss you're going to have in a particular system in the past, and all those things. And also the most important thing, as I told you, conviction to follow this system for a long time. Okay friends, hope you liked today's video, and please do press the like button in case if you liked it, and also don't forget to share it to your friends, those who are doing system trading. It will really help them. It will really give a pinch for them to think upon this topic. Okay, and last but not the least, I have uploaded I just put the description, I have put 2 links in the description. If at all you want to join Trade10, it's an algo trading platform. And also if at all you want to join Alice Blue, it's having free services with respect to algo trading. Yeah, so many wants to do algo trading now, and if at all you don't want to spend monthly fees for all the real-time data and all those things, I found Alice Blue as very good. I also have opened it now, and the link I have put in the description of this video. You can use the link to join Alice Blue as well. Okay friends, so thank you and have a nice day.